Pokémon XYZ, Episode 41, Discussion. Hello everybody, Tanush here. In today's episode, I shall be discussing the various aspects in a haphazard mixed manner of what took place in an exciting episode 41. Alright, Noivern fell again. Well, Noivern was a champ despite taking a hit for Pikachu. There hasn't been swirly eyes for fainted Pokemon in a couple of episodes now. And did Clembot really quit for everyone else? Steven's return to the main show. Wow. This Gyarados, Lysander's Gyarados, is in fact something. And Pakira aka Malva came to her senses as well. Now, this is the new Pokemon world I'm talking about. Hashtag dicks out for Clembot. The writers wouldn't kill a good guy character on screen. How come they can do it with the Citroid? Just because he's a robot, that doesn't mean he's not a real character. God damn it. The amount of tears in this episode. And Puni-chan's song has a new meaning and Xerosic got wrecked. That no miss guillotine Bisharp would sure come in handy about right now. If Alain sent that Pokemon out, this arc would have been over already. Hashtag Clembot would not be forgotten. You are the true hero. Malva too is a hero, well in the end, Mega Houndoom, wow. And Bonnie's song is the best, you brought us to tears. And Puni-chan aka Nara Zygarde is yours. So good to see Bonnie can have a good plot in this arc. Not only in this arc, but the total complete XYZ series. First time Bonnie has been given so much importance. And I was expecting many things from this episode. Seeing a Crobat taken down by Pen Missile was not one of them. I was expecting Clembot and Luxray to leave a trail of blood in their wake, but I guess Jaspin and Bunnell B did alright too. This episode kinda suffers from being a middle of the arc episode, where things move forward and a lot has been juggled. Admittedly, this fact that Ash is not Pikachu nor Greninja Pokemon were all one-shot by Mega Gyarados isn't something I terribly liked. Even if it makes sense, and I enjoyed that at least Noivern got to go down heroically by saving Pikachu from a dragon tail to the face, plus another small Noivern Harucha moment, as was the fact that we saw very little of the battle between Clement and Xerosic, but I still think overall the episode was enjoyable, moved the plot forward without any hitches, and the emotional bombs of Bonnie and Clement's subplots were done perfectly. I felt during the scene where Bonnie was singing Squishy's song, and also when Clement makes it clear he has to be destroyed, aka Clembot has to be destroyed, PS, to the machine that is controlling Z2, these moments alone make the episode worth watching. In my opinion, and I really like how dropped once more this superhero persona was and called Bonnie by name while she tried to get Squishy. While admittedly, the battle with Lysander was very wordy episode, in this episode, I did like some scenes of it quite a lot, including the somber face Ash I had while recalling Talonflame and when they showed everyone fighting to stop Team Flare, plus the aforementioned Noivern moments. I also like to see Malva standing up to Lysander in spite of being a member of Team Flare herself, which does fit well with how her character was present in the Lucas side quest in the post-game of XY. And while the Serena plotline is definitely the one with the least attention put into this episode, Steven Stone still did a grand entrance, befitting one of the best game champions. And I like to see Team Rocket drop their disguise and buying time for Serena, Sycamore and Marin to save Chespin. In general, while some moments were kinda lackluster, this is still a great episode in a great arc, and I'm really curious to see this sub-episode to give a more comprehensive review. Here's hoping next week's 2 episodes can close this arc on a high note it deserves. Now, it makes me wonder exactly what is going on to go wrong at the labs to screw up Chespi's rescue. Seems to be all according to the plan at the moment. Super pumped to have Malva jumped into the Lysander fight again. Also, I'm kinda bummed they just one-shot at all of Ash's not so important Pokemon. Alain also did nothing lol. Bonnie is a real MVP. She has shown how much courage so much courage while protecting Puni-chan. Love the whole sequence with the song. Last disappointing note is not seeing any Clement's battle with Xerosic. Clearly he wins, but it's all sort of in the background. I guess there's only so much time or budget left. All in all, happy with this episode. I'm very glad the next one will be a 1 hour special. They need time to fit everything in and not feel rushed. I assume the Megalith will awaken as it is likely Lysander's plan B in case he lost control of Zygarde, and that will put a wrench into the operation of the Lysander Labs team. Yes, but how is the question? Will Steven lead the Chespy rescue squad on a mission to go after the Megalith and something goes wrong? Will Lysander have a remote access to the Megalith and activate it himself? Given that Lysander is shown controlling the stone, Zygarde, perhaps Lysander's gear is directly tied to the Megalith's power, and he is able to summon the stone Zygarde once his Mega Gyarados gets ganked by the heroes, which it appears that once the fight moves to the labs, Mega Gyarados is nowhere to be found. Maybe it will be a mix of both. The fight will definitely move to the Lysander labs. The question is how and what will happen in the meantime. By the way, as a related note, I like that in this episode they remember the way back in where Jessie is getting all lovey-dovey about the prospect of marrying Steven Stone, and it was nice to see that detail called back to. She likely doesn't remember him from the Granite Cave encounter, though my own headcanon is that he wasn't the champion of Hoenn at the time, Wallace holding the position, and only recently he got the title. I assume that Steven and Ash won't get to interact much and make it clear they know each other, making it vague enough not to cause any continuity errors while still not leaving the newcomers confused. I'm not holding my breath for Ash and Steven to recognize each other, but maybe he will at least know who Steven is, since Jessie remembered or acted the same way from Sawyer's notebook. He will probably have a "Wow, Steven Stone is here" reaction, which can be constituted as legitimate surprise to find him in Kalos. It makes the most sense, especially because with the current situation, they can't really sit down and reminisce the past. To me, the highlight of the episode is Bonnie's song. I got teary-eyed when I saw that there's something really touching about the young girl, singing a lullaby song to snap her squishy out of pure madness. To think that a beast of unimaginable power fell prey to a little girl's lullaby makes me feel really warm inside. Also, I'm sure that it's been done before, but screw it. What matters is that the scene was able to tug the strings of my heart, and that's what I care about. I didn't realize a robot sacrificing itself can bring so many feels. Apparently, Gyarados is more annoying than Charizard by one-shooting most of Ash's team. Next week's 1 hour special title seems like the Flare arc will conclude. I wonder if Blaziken Man will reveal his identity to his kids. So, here's my summary of what happened at the Prism Tower. Alain: Ash, sack off all your mons before I set up. Ash: oh, I see, you're gonna dragon dance while I distract him? Alain: no, actually, I don't have the move, but it'll look cooler for me if you use first. Malva: I'm here to fuck shit up with Mega Handle, bitches. Alain: fuck it, new plan, just use Megas only, but I get the killing blow. Ash: wait, so can I use Greninja? Alain: doesn't matter, I'll accidentally hit you with a blast bomb during the battle, so use whatever you want, Ash. Lysander: despite everything going horrifically wrong with my plan, I'm still smiling confidently even though the Choin champion and at least 2 other Mega users are on the way to fuck me up. There is absolutely no chance I get out of this, so I might as well Leroy Jenkins this shit. Well, that's it for today's episode. Hit the like and subscribe button for more. Till then, stay tuned.